What is poppin', people? Heads is so fresh here, and welcome back to the NBA 2K22 Fantasy Foundation. Tonight we have Porzingis and the Great Whites versus Kawhi and the Wranglers. Full game. I appreciate you for watching.
We've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kev.
I love it, David. I got to tell you, got to give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Monday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Chris Middleton, Gordon out there with Porzingis. Then it's Okoro, and it's Simons in at the 1 spot. And for Athens, Lonzo Ball out there with Green, and it's Smith. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Bates Diop in at the power forward position. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Pass to Middleton. Here's Simons. The pass to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Here's Simons. He's covered by Ball. A nice shot by Simons.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Bates Diop. Back to Leonard. Athens moving the ball around. Green inside the three-point line. And it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Dallas. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Middleton the pass to Gordon. And the shot goes in.
Gordon, so agile in the screen and roll. Exceptional at getting position in these sets.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Middleton. Shoots from the high post. And another basket for Dallas.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Green. 13 feet away. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Shots good by Middleton.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Porzingis. Passes to Simons. Oh, Middleton in position.
Nice display of excellent timing there by Middleton. Just skying for the basket at the right time off of those lob passes. Really good at anticipating where that pass is and how soon it's going to get to him.
And Athens decides to take their first time out here. And, of course, this is the first they're seeing of Dallas.
Looking now at the numbers for Middleton. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 20 points a game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And Ball with the block.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
Now here's Green following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Green passes to Leonard. Can they get it? He lays it in.
Not afraid to get physical there. Leonard makes the shot in spite of the contact.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Dallas. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And, Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score, or just great ball movement.
Leonard inside, defended by Gordon, and Leonard gets it to go.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
Middleton the pass to Porzingis. 13 feet away, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Athens trails by 8. Kicks to Green. Outside Leonard, the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Leonard's got 7 points.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
From the wing, Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Gordon against Leonard. Over Gordon. Smith trying to break loose. That shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Pass to Simons. Gordon with it. The pass to Simons. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Leonard.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Out to Smith. Athens moving the ball around. Goes up at the stripe. Good on the bucket. He's got 9.
And that high release point on Leonard's shot makes that mid-range jumper tough to contest.
Now here's Okoro. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Simons.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he drives in. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. A different look for Dallas. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Chris Middleton. Korkmaz comes in for Okoro. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Anfernee Simons. No good from Bledsoe.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with it.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Walker taking his time here. Porzingis with the block. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. He kicks it to Bledsoe. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Bledsoe. Shoots over Walker. No good from Bledsoe. Athens trails by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Walker with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. And the shot is long. For Dallas, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Strong and compactly built. I tell you, Bledsoe's tenacity overpowers some of his defenders.
Walker against Bledsoe. Now here's Walker. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Looney. For 3, Ross sinks the three-pointer.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
Bledsoe outside. With a step back, and it's good off the back rim and in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Dallas leads by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And big man Kristaps Porzingis not resting on his laurels.
Is getting in that weight room and living in there.
And it's 7-3, and with a few injuries over the last couple of years, Greg, that lower body strength work, so important for KP.
Absolutely. I mean, his skill is tremendous for a player his size, but keeping his body strong is going to be critical.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Athens. We've got Kemba Walker. Terrence Ross is out there with Looney. And it's Walker in at the 2 guard.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Kicks to Bledsoe. Pass to Pokusevski. Bledsoe with it. There's the pass to Korkmaz. A three-pointer off the mark. Walker looking for an opening. Pass to Looney. He dishes it to Ross. Outside, Walker. Another three for Athens.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Bledsoe outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bledsoe's got 7 points in the game. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Athens. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And yes, it's good.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Here's Korkmaz. It's Bledsoe on the wing. And Looney sends it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A different look for Dallas. Chris Middleton's checked in for Torrey Craig. Okoro comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Simons in for Eric Bledsoe. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Here's Okoro. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Basket good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 11. Ball with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Ball's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Here's Ball, following the score by Dallas. There's the drive. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Now here's Leonard. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. And that one, good. Now it's a 5-point Athens lead.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Simons, the pass to Noel. Shoots over ball. And it's Noel missing. Now Athens with it. They're on an 18-7 run. And the rejection by Noel.
Still Athens ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Green, he's checked in for Athens. And then for Dallas. Porzingis is coming in for Nerlens Noel. And it's Aaron Gordon in for Pokuševski.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Over to the left wing. Here's Simons. A pass to Porzingis. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And guys, they know he's going to finish off the lob in style. Porzingis and his teammates connecting on target.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 11. Porzingis with the block. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here. Here's Leonard. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that high.
Count it. Simons has got his second basket of the game.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Athens leading by 3. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Smith, no luck.
2 minutes remaining.
For Dallas, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Middleton against Leonard. Middleton can't get it to go. Athens shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. Porzingis against Green. Passes it to Leonard. Puts one up from 19. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for Athens. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Gordon. And the pass to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline try. It's hauled in by Athens. Bates Diop's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Leonard. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Dallas trails by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Middleton for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Middleton's got 9 points.
The obvious work ethic of Middleton on full display there. I mean, the quick release off the pass, which leaves the defense without much to do.
Here's Bates Diop. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Simons. Pass to Porzingis. Over Smith. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Athens ahead. They lead by a bucket. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Way through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the floor for Dallas, Aaron Gordon out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Okoro. And there's Porzingis. And it's Simons in at the point. Middleton up top, covered by Smith. And the rejection by Smith. And he's able to get it back.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Ball kicks to Green. Shoots. Smith with the basket on the assist by Green. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. And last season, the NBA adopting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. I'd like to think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes.
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs in the league.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Porzingis against Smith. Porzingis passes to Gordon. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Moves back up. No good off the front iron.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So Leonard will go to the free throw line. It goes on Chris Middleton, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Athens, Kawhi Leonard.
And Leonard no good on that one.
And Toronto went all in with the Kawhi Leonard trade. Well, the Raptors were rewarded with the Claw delivering Toronto their first NBA title in 2019. Great to see a front office going for it and ultimately claiming that ring. Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Smith against Middleton. Passes it to Simons. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
And Athens with some changes. Terrence Ross comes in for Leonard. And Walker subbed in for Green. Noel's checked in for Dallas. Okashevsky's come in for Chris Middleton. Drops in the tray. Smith's got the lead up to 11 now for Athens.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
And that one's good. Noel.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Athens. Here's Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Dallas trails by 11. Pass to Okoro. Here's Simons. He's covered by Ball. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
For Athens, they've got nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Now, here's Ball. D right on him. Here's Ross. Again, Athens.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Noel down low, working on Smith. And it's Noel missing to the paint. Here's Bates Diop.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Okoro. Walker with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the jam by Ross.
Hey, just put it anywhere up there. T. Ross will go and get it.
Dallas trails by 15.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Simons surveying the D. With the drive. Clock at 4. Lets it fly. And Paul with the block. Now here's Ross. He started close. And Bates Diop gets it to go. And an important part of every team's game, we'll look at the hustle stats for Athens.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And the dunk by Walker.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Gordon. Korkmaz comes in for Okoro. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Anfernee Simons. Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Ball. They get it back. Noel passes to Korkmaz. Will it go? And Ball with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
1:21 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 3. Bledsoe for 3.
You know, it's good to see Walker focusing more on defense, working on becoming better in this area moving forward. You'd like to see that in a play.
And it's blocked. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here. And Athens making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Porzingis is checked in for Dallas. Chris Middleton comes in for Pokuševski. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Ball. Now the pass to Leonard. Back to Ball. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
From past the arc, another 3 for Athens.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Dallas. Pass to Porzingis. Outside for Bledsoe. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Athens ahead. delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
We're not talking to each other.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Looney. Green is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Deck in at the power forward. Here's Korkmaz. Clock at 6. Leonard with the steal. Green, the pass to Deck. Outside, Walker. Launches it. That shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Shot's good by Middleton.
Oh, I love the concentration and focus of Middleton. Knock him around, get physical with him, doesn't bother him at all. He stays calm and in control.
Good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Passes it to Korkmaz. Bledsoe outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot, and it's good for 2. Craig's got his first basket.
Eric Bledsoe becoming much better at threading the needle on those passes, and whenever he does so, it's good to see.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Now here's Middleton, guarded closer. That one goes in.
I like the fact that Middleton can get the shot he wants because of his ball handling ability.
Leonard against Middleton. 11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
There's the dish to Bledsoe. Back to Middleton. Fires from deep. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Leonard. Over Porzingis. They get it again.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Green, the pass to Looney. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Dallas calls timeout. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And there's the pass to Green. Back to Leonard. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
The ball goes to Dallas.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Porzingis, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And here's Leonard. To the inside, Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Middleton against Leonard. A steal. Here's Bates Diop. Pass to Leonard. Over Porzingis. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
That one falls.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Outside Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Leonard's got 26.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Now, here's Okoro, guarded by Green. A nice shot by Okoro.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
2 minutes
Left side Walker, stolen by Middleton. Here's Simons. He's covered by Leonard to the right side. Now Middleton. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
And Athens calls time here. They lead by 14. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
They can take their time on this possession.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Back to Leonard. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Athens.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Leonard.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Middleton with it. He's picked up by Walker. Passes to Ellington. 5 on the clock. Hits it from 3-point range.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates, too.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Collison kicks to Walker. Sweet move. It's rebounded by Dallas. Noel passes to Clemens. Now here's Craig. Fires it up. No good there. So it's Athens winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Kevin, thank you. Kawhi,
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hey, yo, so that game was just monstrous. It was actually phenomenal watching that. You know, Kawhi with the 30 and the 2 and the 5, you know, Smith with 11 and 8, almost a double-double, Lonzo Ball showing up, Terrence Ross showing up. You know, after that hiccup in the beginning, they started to get on all cylinders. Chris Stapps, 10, Middleton, 26 and 5. But we'll get more into that in the breakdown. You know, this is just a full game. I appreciate you for watching. Hey, it's so fresh.